Welcome to my website, Absurd Ideas. I created this website to try to enlighten all Americans about the type of unlawful event that happened to Eric Garner, who was murdered by four cops. Four cops. Isn't it absurd that they only talk about one cop, Daniel Pantaleo? I mean, we all saw four cops surround Eric Garner, push him on the ground, get on top of him, and choke him till he died. I mean, this is as plain as can be. And yet, they turned it into a 9-week grand jury. 9 weeks. What in the world could they possibly be using an entire 9 weeks to explain this case to jurors, to find out if there's probable cause? But how could they find out if there's probable cause if they're only talking about one cop when we all saw four cops? I don't know how much this is as absurd as imaginable. But by God, there's plenty more absurdities. Okay? So as a total society, as a culture of people in America, if we can't discern something that absurd, that there's actually four cops, and that there's no law, that the New York City tobacco law is a civil law. It is not a criminal law. It is for dealers. It is not for people who want to buy a pack of cigarettes and decide to sell one at a time. Okay? So that these cops were not operating in the line of duty. Because in order to arrest somebody, they have to be committing some kind of a crime. But if there's no law against selling one cigarette at a time, then there can't be a crime. Isn't that absurd? Of course it's absurd. So why hasn't any one of these lawyers who comes on these TV shows to discuss this, who are supposedly experts, don't tell people, well, wait a minute, why was there only one cop, Pantaleo? Why wasn't there four cops? Why isn't this a law? This is not a law about a criminal activity. This is a law about civil business by dealers who sell cigarettes in their stores. You see? And there's plenty more. But I just want to say thank you for coming to the website and buy my book so you can learn what is really going on in this country by this government that is so out of it and totally illegal, that we need to get rid of this entire government. That is what the Declaration of Independence says. And maybe you need to read that after you read my book, The Declaration of Independence. Because we keep electing an entire government that is taking bribes in front of us that they call donations, campaign finance. They have all these nice terms for a bribe system. Isn't that absurd? That anybody would actually believe in such a hoax and vote for it without a gun to your head? That you're actually being brainwashed into voting for a complete fraud with people who claim to be so wonderful and so honest and all American. And God, I mean, it's like they non-stop day in and day out. So it's time that we all woke up together and recognized this behavior that is absolutely counterproductive and self-destructive. We're destroying ourselves for the benefit of a few people who are bribing the entire government, and for the benefit of a bunch of crooks that you people have elected, that we need to just completely rout out of this capital in Washington, D.C. Okay? So, thank you again for coming to the website. Please buy the book, Just Cause, Just Facts. Read it. Read it carefully. And ask me any questions that you may have. If you don't understand, I tried to write this book in the most simple way possible. But I don't know what's in everybody's mind. And believe me, as long as everybody accepts crazy ideas like there's only one cop when you can see four, who knows what's in anybody's mind? Okay? But we need to kind of abolish these crazy ideas. Thank you once again.